Okay, so I'm obviously playing Slay the Spire here, but I started a game and thought, well, why the hell am I not streaming this? I may as well be. So yeah, I'll just fill you in as to what the events have transpired so far. So we started with Niao's Lament, and we have crept up the ladder here. Got a Burning Elite Snipe thanks to Niao's Lament. Dodged a 10% chance here, 20% chance here. We got a card removal here. Upgraded leg sweep here. Got a pretty decent deck so far. Managed to score a second neutralize on the card game, if anyone's familiar with that. And I also got a flying knee from there too. Burning Elite offered me an after image, and then I got a blade dance, and I was, well, rather happy with that. Followed by an accuracy as well to, complement my newly acquired blade dance. So we are pushing on. We are currently in a fight with some slimes. And we're going to go from there. We also got a bag of marbles from the Elite. The Burning Elite. Yep, that's correct. So that was a nice pick with my backstab that I got earlier on. Got some nice front load. The chest was a bit of a whiff. We got the burning candle or the blue candle. I forget what it's called exactly. So I decided to leave that there and grab the blue keys. So we actually have 2 of the 3 keys on floor 1 already, which might seem good, but it does mean that we have had to, kind of not take a decent relic. We have the green key instead. In fact, I can't remember if it's the blue key from the chest, isn't it? Anyway, what do I do about this pickle? That is the question. We have some slimes. Well, sorry, we're also fighting the Guardian here. So, perhaps not the best deck build for that. A poison build would have been much better. There were some poison cards, but they were like really early on, and it didn't. Basically, I got some really nice choices out of the first 3 kind of packs of cards that I won. So it was quite difficult to, actually decide which one to pick. But I decided to go for backstab and leg sweep over, I believe it was Noxious Fumes. I decided that was going to be good against Guardian, but I thought I'd be more safe getting this kind of front-loaded damage now. And to be fair, backstab's pretty good against Guardian as well. You get it out first turn, knock down a bit of his whatever mechanic he has. I don't know exactly what it's called. Anyway, let's try and concentrate and do something about this situation. So I want to try and block as much as possible, really. So I'm thinking neutralize on you, defend, but then I can also play after image and gain 4 more block. Can I kill any of you? No, I can't. I don't have enough damage here. So let's get this down first. I could kill with the vulnerable, but I feel like that's not really necessary. I'm also going to trust that everything looks and sounds okay. Over there on this Twitch chat, on Twitch even. Not that there's anyone in here to confirm that for me, but hey ho. Hey ho, pip and dandy, that's what I say. So, yeah, let's go for this line. Lay an after image, defend, neutralize you, and then blade dance is coming up, right? I am weakened. Would I rather have an extra energy next turn? Potentially. Basically, he's going to attack me next turn, and these 2 are going to debuff me. So, but then I am going to be weakened. But playing blade dance. The thing is, I might not even get blade dance next turn. If I play this, I'll get the extra energy, and then that's 100% kill next turn as well, isn't it? I mean, I think it would have been anywhere, but it would have been it's going to be a much easier kill. Okay. So let's go like this. Play that. Take out you. And then deal with you next turn. I'm not going to take any more damage this fight. There you go, he's just dead. Nice. Okay. Got an option here to go for a cunning pot. Actually works pretty well with the deck we got so far. How do I feel about these choices though? Not too bad actually. I can see myself picking this Blur. I'm not going to take Riddle with Holes. And Concentrate is a bit heavy for me right now. Even upgraded, I probably wouldn't take that either. I guess it's kind of good on my initial draw turn with the Ring of the Snake. But if I think if I'm going to take anything here, it's going to be a Blur. I think that could work really well with against the Guardian, and also with After Image, Leg Sweep, neutralizes, keeping them weak. So yeah, I'm going to take that. How do I feel about Cunning Pot? I feel like that's a better pick over this Dexterity Pot. Let's just try and get as much damage in as possible. I think is the best line I can go for right now. Okay, is this a good opening turn? It's not awful. Thing is, he is vulnerable right now. I could dish out a lot of damage here. I would prefer to have After Image and Accuracy out, but it's like Blade Dance is in my hand already. Excuse me. So I would have to redraw into the Blade Dance. I've got another 3 draws before that's even a possibility. So I think I go for it here. We go all in. Not bad. Question is, do I play Cunning Pot, or do I save it for the Guardian? 40% potion chance with 2 question marks coming up. Honestly, kind of torn. The reason I would want to play it now is because he's vulnerable, so it's going to do a lot more damage. I think I'm going to go for it. I think I want a smooth fight and try and retain as much of my HP as possible here. So let's go for that. Here you go, Lagavulin. Okay, so I think I go After Image. Do I need to play After Image? Do I go Neutralize, continue the beatdown, doing as much damage as possible? I think that's a better line. Take 2. And then what do we get here? Do I just go full defense here? I think so. I think I'm gonna go like that. Take 5. And then get set up for the turn after. Yeah. I think it's just flying the accuracy here. Okay, so this is why you don't want this fight going on for too long. I should have played that after image, I wasn't thinking there. It's okay. Mistakes were made. Taking... I mean, I would have gained one block, let's face it, it's not the end of the world. Okay, we can win here though. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Now what is great is that a paper crane in this deck. We've got a leg sweep. We've got 2 neutralizers. This is a great pickup. It's going to be really good for the Guardian. And just in any fight really, like that's really, really good. Okay, what else do we get here? Another Blade Dance. The thing is, it's not the best card against Guardian, but it's damage that I need. I'm not taking Sneaky Strike, I've already got a Flying Knee, I'm definitely not taking a second one. Blade Dance has a lot of synergy with After Image, and we have an accuracy. It's pretty much a no-brainer. Let's go for that. Wasn't there something else? No. It's also something I should note as well, obviously where this stream started a bit later. These lanes were not the best. The maximum elites we could have had was 2, and it was pretty sketchy over this way. I did kind of contemplate taking some of the other choices. There was lose all gold for a rare colorless card, but I felt that was a bit of a janky setup potentially. There was also Transformer card, which was also had a lot of potential to be janky, and then I can't remember what the other one was. But oh no, it was Nial's Lament, wasn't it? Yeah, so I took that over the boss swapping. I really like the Ring of the Snake, so gaining that extra draw on turn 1 on the Silent is awesome. Okay, I'm hoping these are actually fights. Let's see. Oh, it is nice. Yeah, I want more card rewards really. More card rewards, chance for another potion. That would be pretty wholesome right now. How is this hand for wholesome? Terrible. Let's see, what does this put you on? As soon as this guy hits half HP, it's exactly half HP, so I could do another 19 damage. I think that's worth it. Unless I hold off and try and do even more next turn. No, I think this is good. This is a good line. 17 health, it's an amicable amount. Both coming in swinging though. Can I kill one of you? That's going to do 12. I can kill. Yeah, I can. Let's do that. Strike, neutralize, defend, take 1. Pretty good. Okay, let's get After Image down. Flying Knee, neutralize. Hitting me with a frail. Okay, now we just win. See you later, Slimer. 2 Fear Pots. I mean, I asked for a potion and I got one. It's, yeah, I think there could be some use to this against the Guardian. I mean, definitely one of them. Probably even 2. Let's see what else we get here. Deadly Poison. You know, I am actually half tempted by that. Just because I am a little bit worried about... Like, I do a decent amount of damage right now, but it's a lot of damage. Lots of little damage over... Yeah, well, lots of little damage, let's just put it that way. It's kind of... Definitely not Bane. Definitely not Sneaky Strike. Potentially Deadly Poison. It doesn't really synergize with the deck all that much. But it is a tool in the box to help me defeat the Guardian. Am I really worried about defeating Guardian here? I kind of am, just because of my main damage source right now is these shivs. Deadly Poison. I mean, I feel pretty safe in Act 2. What would I want then? Maybe like... What does the deck need? I mean, I think if this was a Bouncing Flask, I would have taken it. Or potentially even Noxious Fumes. I think I would have taken that too. Just a Deadly Poison on its own though. I feel like I have enough Weaken to potentially pull this off without this. So I'm going to leave it on the ground, just because I feel like later on in the game it will become a bit cumbersome to have in my deck. It just doesn't really have a place here. So yeah, let's leave that. See what we get here. Okay. Healing 22 is actually pretty tempting. Because I was going to say, what is my option here? Am I going to heal or upgrade? I would prefer to upgrade. Which is the next question of what to upgrade. It's probably accuracy, I think. I want to get as much damage as possible. So do I heal or go for max HP? So this is going to put me up 5 HP as well, so I'll go up to 41. If I could be wrong about that actually, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct. Whereas this is all going to put me up to a decent amount. The question is, do I feel safe on 41 health? It's definitely not this option. I don't want regret at all. I don't want to regret taking one of these two options. It's a box. What's in the box? Heal 22. I think I'm going to go for the max 5 HP. Yeah, I mean, that feels like enough health. Just about to deal with this customer. So yeah, I think accuracy is the best upgrade here. Yeah, I think so. Like, I'm not really too fussed if this comes out of my hand. Like, because the upgrade for this is making it innate, so it'll appear in my hand. In my draw, I don't really care about that right now. Having more damage is what I care about. So that's what I'm going to push for. Accuracy plus even more accuracy. You just got to aim so much. Why was the boss music so loud then? It's strange. It appears in my hand anyway. Why even bother upgrading it? So do I play it though? That's the question. I think I probably do, right? Because he's not attacking and there's no other options for damage right now, so let's play that. Lay down a Blade Dance. Okay, we get turn 1 strategic. Is that what it's called? No, I'm not entirely sure. Defense Kel, let's say that. That seems like the right choice. Okay, so now we play a defense game. Now this is a great hand. Let's just get you nice and weakened. 5 weakened. I can even dish out a bit of damage? Do I bother? I'll take 1 damage if I do. No, I won't, because I'll gain 1 block as well. There we go. Feels pretty good so far. That weaken is especially going to help me on this turn and the next turn. So I'm not really feeling too great about this though. Do I just go for a blur? Take 2? I think that's the line. If I hit him, he's going to hit me back with his Fawn's effect here, Sharp Hide, as his is called. Does 1 more damage than Fawn's. So what do I go for? Let's get accuracy down and let's just get defensive. Defend or strike? The age-old question. Take 3 damage. No, I'll take 2 damage. Yeah, just get rid of the defense. Do some damage. I think I'm going to play... is it worth playing that for just a strike? Probably not. Okay, take 1 damage. You may consider using it this turn though, I think. Yeah, absolutely. Or do I even need to? These are going to do 10 damage each. We could really do a number on him right now. You know what, I don't really want 2 of these, let's go for it. Chip down at his health here, let's gain some extra energy for next turn. Oof. Not a good time to be a guardian. Okay, what have we got here for options? We need to defend twice, let's go for that. Keep him weakened. And then I can also play this and take no damage. Yep. Seems like a good line. I can't play that and take no damage though. Do I do it anyway? This way I will take 3 damage, but do 9. Next turn looks quite cush in terms of block. I'm going to try and save my health. I'm not actually too sure of the mechanic on Ascension 20 as to what kind of health you heal after the last boss. And whether me taking more or less damage at this point is even going to affect what's going on, but we will find out. Let's get some block. 12 block, doing 8, so let's get you weakened. Okay. Take 4. Let's just block. Let's keep blocking. We've got weakened on the right turns here. We tap 12 damage. Okay, we don't get anything damage-wise. However, I could recede him into his defensive position if I played my other vulnerable pop. But the question is, do I want to do that? I don't think I do actually, because I'm forgetting about my after image block game here, so I'm actually going to gain a fair chunk of block to block this. So let's save that potion for next round and just get some deeps in. Definitely play the flying knee, give him a strike, block 6, take 6. It's pretty good. Okay. This. Go for that first. Then it does 3 and I can do a little bit more. Get that strike. Keep you nice and weakened. I'm pretty sure he's been more or less weakened the entire match. Okay. Let's go like this. Let's just play it easy. There's no need. We can just relax here a little bit. Now we can really relax. More weakened, a bit more damage. Excuse me while I have some water. Okay, here we go. Boom. I don't know why I thought I needed that deadly poison earlier. The shivs were enough. Okay. Now here are some options. Phantasmal Killer, doing lots more damage next turn. Double damage on 10 damage shivs. I mean, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Doppelgang is actually not bad either, but Corpse Explosion. I know I don't want poison, but... Excuse me. We don't have any AoE in this deck so far, and this solves a lot of problems down the line. Excuse me, it's a bit expensive. I got the hiccups now. Phantasmal Killer. It's a lot of damage. It is a lot of damage, but the thing is, it doesn't often come up when you need it to, unless you get something like the Runic Pyramid, which is potentially an option in the next reward from the boss. I mean, if I'm not taking Corpse Explosion, then what is my way of dealing with multiple enemies? And there are lots of multiple enemies in this next room. Phantasmal Killer would be better against the Hand of Stabbing, or the Book of Stabbing, whatever you want to call it. But this is so much better against all the other elites, and there's also a lot of hallway fights with multiple enemies, including the bosses too. It's also good against Dono and Decker, Sword and Shield, Spear and Shield even. Thinking in the long run here. But then Phantasmal Killer does upgrade to being free. It's a tough choice. It is a tough choice, that. Corpse Explosion's kind of slow, but then so is this as well. It takes another turn to do what it's got to do. I'm going to go with Corpse Explosion. It's a tough choice. What about this choice? I don't like this choice at all. Oh dear. Sozu. No longer obtain potions. And then perhaps the opposite of that. Double the effectiveness of potions. And then of course we have Ring of the Serpent. Draw one additional card, so that replaces the Ring of the Snake over here. Yeah. I feel like the deck is pretty hungry now, with Corpse Explosion and Leg Sweep. That's saying we do have a lot of zero cost cards here. This is a really tough choice. I'm not really happy with any of these choices, if I'm honest. It's definitely not this though. It's definitely not the Sacred Bark. It's between these two. Between the Sozu and the Ring of the Serpent. Extra draw right now isn't terrible. Sozu. I mean, realistically, it's a tough one. If I take Sosu, then I need to find something that draws cards, and it severely hinders me in the long run. Because not having potions is pretty rough. Silent also has cards that we haven't seen yet. I can't remember what it's called. Alchemize? Yeah, Alchemize has anti-synergy with this. I would like that extra energy. Especially like turn 1 as well, because we get the bag of marbles. I think I'm going to go for this. I mean, what kind of energy? I do have Flying Knee. I do have Flying Knee. Or do I just go for this and look for something like a backflip? That's kind of what I would want right now. Some kind of draw mechanic card. I just feel like I'm going to be really vulnerable just having like an extra draw. But am I though? The deck feels pretty powerful. That's silver lining here. And both of these would make it more powerful. Kind of. It's a really tough decision. I think I'm going to go with the Sozu. I may live to regret this. Hey ho, Pip and Dandy. Move on. Okay, I feel pretty confident without potions at the moment though. That's that. Let's see what we can get here elite wise. 3 elites over this way, and not an amazing act layout if I'm honest. I'd like to go to a shop because I haven't been to one yet. So maybe something along the lines of this. Definitely go here and then decide what we want to do. I would prefer to take the 3 elite path. I also usually prefer to have a rest site before my first elite, but there is only one option for that. And then post, I mean, I suppose I could go this way, go to a slightly later shop. I feel like elite post shop is a pretty good combo too though. So maybe go like this, or do I go like this? Act 2 events are pretty good. Much better than Act 1 events, that's for sure. Then, well, it's the same outcome either way. Let's go this way. Okay. Is that corpse explosion? There it is, perfect. So here's where the extra energy is coming in handy already. We definitely need to play this. I both on 50 health. I should have went for the back one, but I'm thinking that's too much. And then what's the better option here? This gives me more. Still on this one hits a bit harder, I believe. So, I feel like the fights in the early Act 2 are pretty difficult. They can get, because you haven't really gained a lot from the last. You haven't gained a lot from this Act yet. I mean, obviously we've got this Sozu who's going to help us out a bit, but I mean, this is pretty rough already, right? Taking damage, not a lot I can do about it. Got this extra energy and nothing to spend it on. So far... actually, I was just going to say, so far the Wing of the Snake upgrade would have been better, but that's not actually true because we wouldn't have been able to play Corpse Explosion and Leg Sweep on the same turn back there. Okay, here's some options. Here's a draw card. Not one that I really want though, I don't believe. I don't think I want any Bouncing Flask. I think the shivs are just doing so much damage. I don't really want to flood the deck with any chunky poison cards right now. I think I might take Escape Plan. Works well with my After Image. It's kind of like Draw. Reflex, I only have one discard mechanic from Survivor, so I'm not really interested in that. So let's go for this. Not a bad first pick. Here we have an event. Okay. Do I go for the Ritual Dagger? So basically, deal 15 damage if fatal, permanently increases card's damage by 3. It's pretty good. Have to lose 6 HP to do it. I don't know if I've got the deck for it. If I had a Runic Pyramid, I would 100% take this. Or if I had Whirlade Plans. Right now I don't have either of those. And I like to kill things rather quickly rather than hang around. So I think I'm just going to go for gold. Question mark. Got a shot coming up. Yeah, let's just do that. Playing it safe there, I think. Excuse me. Okay. Really good hand here. Let's see what we get with this. Just more block. Do I just go in all out the damage, or do I get him weakened? Let's get him weakened. This guy can hit pretty hard. Can become quite problematic the longer the fight goes on. Okay. Is he? Yeah, he's debuffed me. So for every card I play that isn't an attack, he is going to flood my deck with Dazed. That being said, I think I'm still going to play all of this because I can retain the block for the next turn, so it's as good as having block in my opinion. So yeah, there you go, I've blocked it no matter what. So, keep him weak. No need to play this. Nope. Now next turn could be a bit rough. Okay, he's only hit me for 9, that's okay. So I just play everything here, including Corpse Explosion. 6, 5, I just do 14 damage. And he's weakened me. Sneaky bugger. So we just try and block for as much as possible, play everything. Get rid of that, unfortunately. Could have beaten him if I played that then. But why not just let him wiggle on the vine? 5 damage. It's okay, I guess. Why even let him wither on the vine? We're going to stab him in the neck. Cloak and Dagger. Not too bad. Works well with accuracy, works well with After Image. Unupgraded, it's kind of a bit naff. I think I would prefer to have this in my deck. It's definitely a useful tool to have in the box. Either that or I just keep the deck lean. No, if I want to take on 3 elites, I feel like I need this card in my deck. It works well against all of them. So do I do another combat? No, let's go to a question mark. See what we can get in here. A colourful shop, you say? Transform 2, upgrade 2 random cards, remove a card, and upgrade a random card. Or punch him in the face. Transforming 2 kind of tempting, but it is also a bit risky. That being said, I mean, I am coming up to a shop, right? So I could remove any potential garbage that comes my way. I'm thinking about transforming 2 strikes. Let's do it. A malaise and a distraction. It's actually really good. Loses strength and becomes weakened. We have extra power on the weakened part. Distraction, it's okay. I think it works pretty well with my... what am I looking at here? It works well with After Image, I think. Well, I guess it's okay. Because you essentially play 2 cards for the cost of 1, but you don't know what it is, so if we can get it upgraded, maybe. But am I still speaking to you? Should have punched him, yep. Always punch the lizard. Okay, here we go. Well-laid plans is here. We got Crippling Cloud, Endless Agony. I did want more draw, and this is kind of like that. In fact, this is a pretty decent shop. Do I want to remove anything? Maybe. Thinking ahead is draw. Kind of. But I think Well-Laid Plans is a much better card to take here. I don't think I want Crippling Cloud in this deck. I mean, it does have Weakened, but I feel like I've got a fair chunk of that already. Especially with my newly acquired Malaise. No point looking at the potions because I can't even afford them. Well, not that I can't afford them, I literally cannot gain them because I have a Sozu. So I think Well-Laid Plans, remove Endless Agony. Is that something I want? Definitely this. Definitely this. Do I get rid of Distraction or another Strike? I think I like Distraction. I think I like it more than a Strike, let's put it that way. And how about Endless Agony? Is there another shop up here? Not really. Do I want a cheap Endless Agony? It's 3 damage. Works well with After Image, kind of. Only if After Image is out. I did just remove 4 strikes from the deck, didn't I? And didn't really gain any kind of damage. Yeah, let's take it. Let's take it and fight this elite. Probably going to get spanked by it. So we have the Slavers. There's the Endless Agony. Everybody, we want to take out this back one. Piercing Whales here, that's quite nice. I think I just do as much damage to you as possible. Can I kill you? I don't think I can I? But I can just play my entire hand anyway, so... Oh, you bugger. Could get lucky. Ooh, we get an Expertise. And a Strike, lovely. So is it worth me doing... Yeah, let's do this. And this. And then do that. and take 5 damage. That's fine. It's acceptable. It's a decent turn 1 for a kind of, what is this, a 6th floor elite? Yeah. 3 wounds. Okay. Corpse explosion is nice here. Can deal with my problems. I think I just play everything, don't I? Yeah. Let's do this on you. Let's defend. Oh no, I can't play melees quite, can I? Do I strike or... Let's take less damage, I think. Taking 3. Silent just has no health. Okay. What's the line here? What's next turn looking like? Shivs. It's like, oh, they're not doing a lot of damage at all, are they? Do I just go full block game here? Do I bother playing after image? Maybe actually, because I can't get the kill next turn, can I? This. What am I taking here? This is 15, isn't it? 8, yeah. So let's just do what little damage I can. Here, indeed. Okay, let's go for escape plan. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So we've got plenty of block here, that's for certain. Why don't we go over this? Like this. Play this. And do I need to 9, 13 damage? That's going to put me on 12. Yeah, so I can keep this. Retain that for next turn. The problem is I do actually have a lot of these wounds in my deck now. But that's okay. Let's discard that. A little bit more block. Well laid plans. Doing a decent job here, keeping me alive, keeping me afloat. The deck definitely needs some draw right now. Okay. So... Okay, now you're dead. I think we just win now, don't we? 48 damage, yeah. Let's just play everything anyway. Keep a wound, why not? Can we get a tiny chest? Sorry, I was just banning someone then. Attempting to spam in here. 32 gold, tiny chest, not useful to me at all right now. And we get these options. Do I take a crippling cloud? It's back again. I don't think I want it, to be honest. Although it does get rid of a... Excuse me, it does get rid of a lot of debuffs, doesn't it? Poison and weak. Nope. No thank you. Okay, both swinging. Both coming at me. Can I kill you? They're going to do 15 each if I play this. So that's 45, 61. 70 damage I can pull off here. So I think I play after image, right? And then just slap you down, but then you... I think if she dies, then this guy just continuously buffs. Which is pretty dangerous. So maybe I don't do that. But then I am taking a lot of damage if I don't. So what can I think that is still the line, you know. Go like this. Like this. Like this. Take 2. Not too bad. But now here's where things get dangerous. Oh no, he's just swinging at me again. Fair enough. Let's play this. How much block do I need? This is going to give me 5. That'll put me up to 10, 11, 12. So I don't want to take another 2 damage, to be honest. I don't think I need warlay plans this game, do I? Maybe I should have kept it. Okay, yeah, this is the problem. But luckily we have ways to deal with this problem. He is very weak right now. Let's play distraction. Okay. Play that. Let's just play this now. Oh, nice. That's a kill. Nothing to it. Here are some options. Game's not being very kind to me at the moment. I don't want a Masterful Stab. I don't want Blur. I don't want Deadly Poison. None of this is good. I think the game... It tricked me in the beginning. It was going so well, and now this act has not been good at all. But it's not over yet, let's face it. We've still got a long way to go. Do I rest here? I don't have a great deal of health. And I've got 2 elites coming up. I think I do rest here. 21 health. Yeah, let's take that. Okay, come on. A bold tornado. What, accuracy or after image? I think I want accuracy. I want as much damage. I also have a warlay plans, I forgot about that. Also a good choice. The thing is, this one can be upgraded to be innate anyway. I don't really feel too obligated to put that in my hand at the beginning. So I think I'm going to go for accuracy, try and get as much damage down as quickly as possible. It worked pretty well in the last match, thinking about it now. So let's do that. And then I'm just going to take a moment to have a quick break. I'll be back in one moment. Okay, where was I? Just had to bleed the lizard. Briefly. Damn coffee goes straight through me in the mornings. So, what was going on here? What's inside? A bolt tornado. Yeah, I'm not too happy to see that. I would have preferred something like a shuriken or a kunai. I think that's what this deck really needs to kind of elevate it into the stratosphere. Now, what does Neko here need? He needs a good thrashing as far as I'm concerned. My deck is not very well geared for his shenanigans. So let's go something like this. Pretty good turn one, to be fair though. That accuracy being bottled. Really showing us what we can do. Okay, we have a neutralize at least. And then we've got a lot of junk, to be honest. Let's get rid of that. I don't really want to take any damage. I think I would prefer... Well, let's just do that. Then keep a crappy strike for next turn. Gonna take a big chomp out of me. Okay, this is pretty good though. In fact, we just win here, don't we? 1, 2, 3. Adios. Get a skill pot up. Isn't that the first potion I've received this act? I don't remember seeing another potion, so Sozu, it's actually not a bad take at this point, because we wouldn't have gained anything anyway, apart from something we would have potentially bought in the shop, which isn't something I normally do. So Sozu drinks that, and I am offered these things. It really wants to give me a crippling cloud, doesn't it? I just don't think this is what the deck needs. It's kind of good against Donu and Deca, right? Should I be thinking that far ahead? Probably not. Should be thinking about the here and now. This could be the slavers. And then this could be good against that, actually. But not as good as the cards I've already got. Do I get another well-laid plans? I think I would prefer to just upgrade the one that I have. Keep my deck a bit lean, and I'm definitely not taking another flying knee, so that's another skip. The rewards in this, I was about to say sector then, but that's not right, is it? The rewards in this act are not great. Sector, it's because I've been playing Fast and Light. Also another game very similar to this, so what have we got here? Well, we do a load of these things, leave that, and just play everything else as well. Save some block for next turn. Because stabbing, I'd say he's the hardest out of the elites in this act. He can get really... I mean, he's not very nice, let's put it that way, but this malaise, I'm tempted to just play the whole thing on him here. I feel like that's going to give me the most longevity in this fight. Let's just do that. -4 strength, 4 weak. He does a lot of these like multiple hit attacks, and they do a lot of damage. Okay. Bottom decked both my blade dances, so what do I do about this? Probably play... Do I think this fight's going to go on for more than 3 turns? Probably. Corpse Explosion isn't going to gain me a lot here, so let's do this. This way I can block and attack at the same time. Okay. See, look, that would have been 5 by 5, right? No, it would have been even more because he wouldn't have been weakened. So that would have been 6 by 5. I'm not sure exactly, but now it's a lot less than that. Let's see what we can get out here. Get well laid plans. Let's finally well laid plans strike. Next time we get blade dance. Keep that. Okay, that malaise is pretty clutch in this fight, to be honest. Let's see, yeah, there we go. So this would have been even more. And I did get out this act, didn't I? There's me demonizing this act, but I did get that malaise here, didn't I? I don't even need to block, but nothing. Look at this, the weakest book of stabbing I've ever seen. Let's play this, play that. Adrenaline. Now that's a card the deck could use. To be fair, that's a card any deck could use. Let's get some block going for the next turn. Not that I think I'm going to need it, but he does continuously get more and more powerful. I don't know if he has a cap, but judging by these numbers, I'm just going to say he doesn't. But no matter, because he is toast. Oh, and the rich rewards keep flooding in this round, and Omamori, the negate the next 2 curses you obtain. Hopefully not going to gain any curses, but I mean, this does not help me right now in the same way that this does not help me right now. So yeah, that's a bit of a whiff. Some awful elite rewards here. Now then. Now here's some rewards though. How do I feel about Storm of Steel? How do I feel about Storm of Steel? I am very good with the shivs. But the problem with it is that I don't get to play anything else in my hand. It kind of gets complemented by this, right? And also by this. The other option is Doppelganger, giving me draw and energy for next turn. And I do like a bit of draw. I would like a bit of draw at the moment. I mean, this could be a lot of damage, couldn't it? Or is it just something that's going to bloat my deck out a bit? I'm not sure. Still think I'd take it though, right? It's just another option to give me more damage. Let's go for it. And then what do I upgrade here? Malaise isn't a bad shout. Blade Dance is just more damage. Not Corpse Explosion. Storm of Steel. I think maybe Malaise. Do I definitely want to go for a bonfire? Sure, why not? Upgrading Malaise. Is that really the line here? Or do I just want more shivs? Or more powerful shivs? Or do I want more? No, I think like this is a better option actually. Because I keep asking for more draw and this is the closest thing I have to that. Yeah, let's do it. And then hope for something Something that is going to... something withdraw, I think. That's probably what I want the most right now. Sure. Suffer like G did. Okay, we can kill you very easily. And then we can move on to you. Let's go with this. We get blur. Do I play blur piercing whale? Block the next turn, but then also, yeah, I think so. Having an additional block 5 block next turn could be pretty useful. So now I block some of his health. Okay. We go like this. And this, I guess. Malaise is pretty good in this fight too. Let's see here. Let's go for this. Distraction, we got another distraction. A nightmare. Choose a card. Next turn, add 3 of those cards into my hand. Okay. Just have 3 defense in my hand, I guess. And then at least I have something to block with when he attacks me now. There you go. And I can keep 2 of them, right? Let's go like this, and then like this. Oh. Taking 3. See, Warlay Plans is quite the crutch for this match against the... what's he called? Chosen. Yeah, what an awful hand. Next turn could be really bad. Could be really, really bad next turn. Or I get Storm of Steel, and then it's fine. I don't get Storm of Steel. Okay. Gain 6 block then. Taking 13. I could also not get Storm of Steel now. Maybe I shouldn't have played Alter Image to gain an extra block. That's a bit silly. Okay, he's not attacking, so we're fine. And we also get Storm of Steel. Where were you last turn? There you go. Adios. Footwork. Footwork is nice. Makes all of my block better. Why do I feel like I don't have as much block as I want? Either way, get in here. Right, surely if we defeat this elite we will get a better reward than what we've gotten so far. And then also there's this. Lots and lots of damage coming my way. I do get Malaise though, that potentially changes something. Go like this. Kill both of the minions. And then Malaise. Yeah, full block. Nice. Okay, now he's going to do that, so let's get set up. Extra energy, extra cards, extra everything. Another 2 of these Aggressive gremlins. What's the matter with you, man? Oh, here's a corpse explosion though. Yep, then you die, thus killing you. Do I play leg sweep now? Or do I keep these 2 cards for next turn? It's a lot of energy. Let's do it. Get 'em, boys. Your boys are dead. Okay. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 damage. Even more if I played my fear pot. Next turn not looking great though. Do I just save it? Maybe. I don't want to play it because then I won't have any cards for next turn. Let's do something like that. Okay. Corpse explosion you. Kinda want to kill you now. But also that seems a bit dangerous. Should probably keep this and this, I think. Are they just going to defend each other? No, I don't think it defends itself. They're going to defend him. Okay, that's pretty rough. Ouch. 15 times 3. He's really taking the piss there, isn't he? Right, let's reduce that a bit. Let's simmer that down a bit. Maybe a bit more. 15 damage. There you go. That's a bit more palatable, isn't it? So where do I go from here? Blade Dance? No, let's save that for next turn. I think, yeah. Just do this. You're just going to die, aren't you? Let's face it. Let's keep those 2. Ow. Okay, he's not attacking. That's very good for me. So wait, hold on. If I corpse explosion you, although then that when that kills you, will that also hit you too? Let's try it. Let's find out about this stuff. And then this is 60 damage. So I guess I just save that for next turn, right? Do something like this. Hang on. Yeah, because you're going to die now anyway. Let's see if this works. It did. Okay, so if we get 1 attack, we've won. There we go, that'll do. Okay, that went really well actually. We didn't take any damage. We get an Art of War. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, gain additional energy next turn. Could have some use to it, to be fair, but it's also not great either. It's not what I'm looking for. Bullet time. I don't think this deck needs bullet time right now. I'm going to be honest. Piercing Whale Plus is kind of tempting though. How about Setup as well? No, I don't want Setup. What am I talking about? Piercing Whale Plus. So what do I upgrade here? Or do I not upgrade anything and heal? I don't have a great deal of health. I think I'm going to take this. And I guess I'm going to heal too. I don't feel great about that, but what an awful act. I mean, come on. What is this? It's just... I'm a bit speechless about it, to be honest. Okay, turn 1. Looking okay. So I think we go for this. Just getting as much damage as possible here. Getting weakened, get that out of my hand. Do I blur malaise? Or do I... yeah, I think I'd rather just have this out of my hand right now. Potentially save that for a later use, or do I do this and use this later? Let's do it like that. Why did that just not change how much damage he's doing? Surely that's not right. Okay. And then my door's opening because of the wind scaring me. And then I've got this to deal with. What do I do here? I think I just go like this. So I believe when the champ gets to half health, he debuffs everything you've done to him. Excuse me, and gains a load of strength or something like that anyway. So I could not play a strike here and have extra energy for next turn. Let's do that. Haven't got my well-laid plans. Haven't got my footwork off yet. Maybe I can draw both of those now. Well, I'll get the well-laid plans at least. Let's see what's in the box. A burst. This turn your next skill is played twice. I think maybe I just keep that in my hand, and then I could do like a double deck sweep next turn, potentially. Like this. I'm attempting to do my worst, champ. Definitely want this in play. Sorry, got a bit of a frog in my throat there. And then, do I need to do this twice? I mean, it does mean he's going to be weakened for pretty much the rest of the game. Or the rest of this fight even. Maybe not the game. Hopefully I can defeat him. But we shall see about that. Screw it, let's do it. Let's go like that, I guess. Wait, where's my... oh, okay, I do have it. I was saying, where's my... what's it called? Footwork. But it's there. It's all good. I want another kind of crappy turn here. Do this. Corpse explosion, I guess. And then save those for the inevitable beatdown that's coming my way. Okay, we've got some options here, don't we? Just gonna get to town a little bit here. actually think I'm going to do that. He's exactly half health. Does that mean... Oh no, never mind. I was going to see... I was going to say if that procs his... whatever he does now. Maybe it doesn't. Storm of Steel is here. That's a bit of a double-edged sword, isn't it? I will lose everything I have in my hand, and I think there's a big attack coming my way next turn. At the same time, I'd really like to play that right now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 damage. Maybe even more if I did that. I don't think I'm going to do it though. I'm bottling it. Gonna whirl lay plans. Have a free shot, you futile weakling. Okay, here comes the buff. Okay, this is a pretty good turn though, right? Get these shivs down. Save these two. Defeat impossible. Impossible. 33 times 2. Is he taking the piss? Let's make this a bit more manageable, shall we? To a Storm of Steel? I guess so. Full block. Does he? I hope he doesn't hit me again, does he? Okay, that's fine. 18 damage is okay. Do I double corpse explosion here? I think I do. And then what? Blur? No. Oh, well. It's going to have the same effect, isn't it? So let's just do that. I get an extra energy because of Art 4 if I don't play an attack, so... Now he's going to come in with a big hit again, isn't he? No, he's going to defend and buff, okay. There is hope. There is hope. Do I play this? I don't want to. You know what? I'm a little scared, so... I'm going to do it. 15... 60... Doing what I can to get to the next act. Hopefully a more lucrative act. Okay. Waveform is here. Waveform and Whirlade Plans is a nice combo. Other than that, I don't want another Corpse Explosion and I don't want a Glass Knife in particular. So I think I'm going to take this. And look for an upgrade. So what do we get here? Busted Crown, a Snecko Eye, and a Calling of the Bell. Wait a minute. Oh, Memory value is here. So upon pickup, obtain a unique curse and free relics, but we have a Omamori. Gotta say that right. To negate the next 2 curses I obtain. So this could be one of them. I don't feel great about these other options. I guess Snecko Eye works well with this and pretty rough with everything else. It is more draw, it is energy, kind of, but I don't like the idea of it at all. And I don't like the idea of Busted Crown. This deck has not got everything it needs yet to defeat the bosses, or potentially even some of the elites in the next act, so I think I'm going to go for this. Surely with all the crappy relics out of the way, we should get something good here. Okay. A Kunai. A Kunai or a Shuriken. Or even an Ornamental Fan would be great. Okay, we don't get those things. We get a lantern, a matrushka, and a ginger. Yeah. I mean, more energy on turn 1 is okay, I guess, but I feel like this is too much energy now. Matrushka, we do have a chest coming up, so we are going to get some value out of it. It's not useful at all really at the moment, and ginger is kind of okay, I guess. I mean, it's pretty good actually, no longer getting weakened, and considering our attacks do such small nuggets of damage, it's pretty useful. But yeah, honestly, not what I was looking for. It's not the bomb that this deck needs. I think this deck could really use a shuriken right now. Now with the fact that we got the keys early does mean we do have a lot of flexibility here on this last act, or the second to last act potentially. I want to go to a shop as early as possible, maybe even 2 shops, but let's see what elites we have here. There is a couple of 2 elite paths, but they're pretty scary. There's a no elite path. I think I want to go this way. Fight 2 elites, maybe go to 2 shops. I can go that way, and then I get 2 bonfires. Maybe pie off this elite if I don't want to fight it, but if we're doing that, then we've probably failed. Either that, or I go this way and go for as many bonfires as possible. I can get 3 bonfires, but then no shop, no elites. Surely that's not right. So yeah, I feel like this is the option. I swear this is always the first fight. Like 9 times out of 10, this is the first fight in Act 3. Okay, so be it. Let's actually go for these guys because they're buffing. Let's just kill you. I have barely anything resembling block. Taking 5 damage already. I'm thinking a lot of things, to be honest. This deck needs a lot. Hold on, can I win here? 6 plus 30, right? Yeah, plus 33. It's not enough, but then I also have this. So that's 50. Well, yeah, you're on 50 damage, so I can win right now, right? 50. Going for it. Storm of Steel. Nice. That was a good fight. Surely there's just no more crap left to go through. Flechettes plus. Just no. That's not what the deck needs. Or either of these. Do I want another blur? Not really. I think I need more block. It's definitely certain that I do need more block, but what I really need is, well, I don't need this. I think I would actually take a whichever the block card is that gives you shivs as well. That would be pretty good, especially if it was upgraded. Okay, this is good. Let's lose 10 HP and gain some cards. Discovery is good. Good Instincts is good. More Good Instincts. Finesse. Jack of all trades. Apotheosis. Apotheosis. I mean, what a pack here. Hand of Greed, Trip, Apotheosis. Trip is actually very useful, just because we do rely on physical damage here. Apotheosis is just great though. What do I go for here? Discovery is actually pretty good for the deck. So I think I'm going to take that. Do I want a Finesse or a Good Instincts? I think I want a Finesse. Works well with After Image, works well with Footwork. Let's take that. And then we have this. It's not Hand of Greed. It's one of these two. I am a bit starved on the upgrades, thinking about it, aren't I? Yeah, let's go for it. Pretty good pack there. Pretty good. And now I begin to fall. Oh no. I think I can lose this flying knee, right? Burn that out of there. Right, come on, Shuriken. Can I even afford a Shuriken? Do I even want to afford any of these things? Not really. A pen nib? The thing is, I haven't got anything that hits really hard to use it with. But I will get that 10th attack pretty often. Everything else... Choke? Is Choke the card that this deck is missing? I'm not sure about that. There's another shop, right? Maybe. Otherwise, what am I going for? Remove a strike, maybe? I feel like that's the best option. Or... Pen nib. More damage. Maybe I should have taken that dagger earlier. Sacrificial dagger, whatever it's called. Do I take a pen nib? I'm tempted by Choke. That can't be good, right? This is even a tempting offer right now. Surely that's not right. Choke and a card remove? Otherwise, what am I even looking for? What is this deck looking for? It would like another accuracy, I think. That'd be pretty good. I think I'm going to go for the pen nib. I don't feel great about it. It's either that or I go to another shop. Yeah, I think that's actually a better idea. But I still might take this. That's how bad things have gone. Alright. Hopefully I have enough dosh. Ooh, hello. Wait, Matrushka. Oh my... Matrushka value. What do you got? Got a Whetstone, 2 upgrades, and a Bottled Flame. What do I want? Hang on. Do I want Choke in my opening hand? Not really. So what are my options here? Choke, Neutralize, Strike, Endless Agony. Choke's upgraded, that's made it more tempting to put in my opening hand, but then also, yeah. I think I would rather have, I already have 2 cards that start in my hand, right? I think I would prefer to potentially let Apotheosis be in my hand than have a Bottled Flame attack that I may or may not even want. Matrushka value though, kind of. Didn't even want the thing that it was going to give me. So do I upgrade here or do I recall? I think I'd probably upgrade my Apotheosis. Get that more playable. Okay, here we go, elite time. It's a giant head. They just call it how they see it. What an awful opening hand. He's weakened. Okay, this is really going to highlight how little damage the deck does. Luckily I am immune to his weakness. Okay, let's play that. Hello. Choke. Shits, go. Forget everything I just said about the deck being weak. Apotheosis, choke, maneuver, extra shivs, everything the body needs. Let's get footwork down. Do I just play Malaise here? It's pretty good Malaise, right? That's it. Take 2. Maybe I should have defended and then Malaise. But okay, here we go. Got Ray form. Let's see what's in the box first. More draw. Let's just get more shivs. More damage. And then even more shivs. Corpse explosion. Taking a little bit of damage here, unfortunately. Okay. Full block. Early plans, bottom decking. I'm asking myself that same question, Giant Head. Let's lay down a choke first. Sure. Catalyst, that's actually useful. Do I save it though? No. No, just use it. Taking more damage. Ow. Can't handle this punishment for much longer. Venom. Oh, crikey. And Venom would actually be a really good addition to this deck right now. Okay, I think I have to play Wraith Form, right? At this point in time. And then I think we're okay. Keep this. Storm of Steel wins. Yep. Nice. White Beast statue. Just what I needed. A totally useless relic. Blade Dance Plus, I will take that, however. I just realised the reason we got that chest was because of the tiny chest. And, it's just, this is the worst set of relics. Choke upgraded. Oh yeah, the whetstone, that's right. Does it tell me? Yeah, it does actually. Okay. Moving on. Okay. What the... Guys, come on. May have to play Wraithform here. Dear oh dear. I think maybe playing Wraithform was a mistake actually. It's a little bit early, isn't it? With that amount of damage coming in. Just play everything. This guy's going to be a bit of a nuisance. Corpse Explosion would be good here actually. Well, there goes my block game. Where are you, Corpse Explosion? How about something like... Get the damage in on him. Right, so now we just need Corpse Explosion and we should be okay. Here's Apotheosis. May as well play this first though, right? Because it doesn't really gain from a... No. Because it doesn't gain from being upgraded, as it only makes it... What's it called? Innate. And it makes it innate. Double Storm of Steel. Okay, here we go, we're okay. Boom. Cunning Pot. Because of course I get potions after every battle now. Let's go for that backflip. I've been waiting for one of those for a while. Okay, here we go. Matryoshka value 2. A Toxic Egg. Every skill that's added into my deck coming in at, well, not quite the 11th hour, but not that far off. And a Strike Dummy. Oh god. Right. Where's that shuriken? It's not there. There's an accuracy though, and an acrobatics. Okay. Not awful then. Take both of those. And nothing else. This actually gains from the strike dummy, but we're not going to take that. We don't want that in our deck. Do I remove? I think I'm going to save money. For what though exactly? I don't know. Do I think I'm even getting to the next act? I don't know. So maybe I well, actually, let's save the money. Do I go? No, let's go this way. It's the triple jewel worm. They've only got one leg. That's what it looks like. Okay. Like that, is it? Probably the best way to avoid all this damage. Doppelganger, flechettes. 8 damage. Ugh. There's a blade dancer, we'll take that. Should probably go for you because you're buffing. Okay, not bad turn one. Okay. Okay. Wait, am I just... Can I even survive this? I have to do that on you. Okay, I do survive. By the skin of my teeth. Ouch. Okay, so I go leg sweep. Shiv you down. And then just well-laid plans, I guess. It's not looking good for old Silent here. Just the most atrocious Act 2 I've possibly ever seen in this game. And Act 3, to be fair, not even that much better. Come on. This is a pretty tough choice actually. Finisher could be pretty potent in this deck. But then Deflect is also calling to me now. I need more block. Yep. Let's go here first. I guess I'm gonna have to recall here. So I need to rest. One more fight. Okay, this isn't the worst fight to come across. Let's get footwork down. For this. Say pissing well. I could have used that actually. Could have used it to knock off his last bit of failing to remember what this is called, even though it's written right there. Artifact. Okay, let's oh Christ. Oh Christ. Am I dead? I'm not dead. I'm not dead, but I'm barely alive. Bearing in mind I got to fight an elite. Guess I'll just take this. Let's go for the beat down first. Gotta go for his block, remember? I'll just kill you, how about that? Power pot getting showered in potions now. Do I take another blade dance? Yeah, okay. Do I fight this elite? Yes. Yes, I do. Let's go for I should play footwork first. Discovery actually gives me value out of that. Like stab first. Acro. Play that off. Still should have played footwork first there. Let's definitely play World Laid Plans. Or block, I guess. Keep those two. No accuracy down, something to be noted there. Ow. Apotheosis is here. Can I kill you? No. Now I just die, right? 1, 15, 25. There's 25. I'm gonna get kamikazed by the... Wait a minute. Was I reading that wrong? Guess I must have been. Can't kill both of you, right? I can kill one of you. How much does this do? 4, 8, 16 damage, right? Or am I just better off lasing the crap? It's too much damage. There's just too much damage. Defeated. Brutal. Well, it was a good run. I think up until this point is when it really went downhill. I mean, come on. Call of the Bell, what are my options there? Snecko Eye and... What was the other one? I can't remember what the other option was. Oh, it was the Curse Crown. No way I was taking that. No way. And just for extra energy, like I would have been so... That would have been too much energy. Yeah, just not a very good set of relics going on here. Unfortunately, your consciousness fades. Well, I look forward to the first time I will be able to defeat Ascension 20 on a stream. I did do it the other day, but of course I can't prove any of that without doing it live. So for now, I shall say, smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast.